Hi, it's Chef Rick, and today I'm making banana bread. Here we go, we're back with a very easy one here. First thing we're going to do is take a loaf tin, like this, and get some butter and grease it all up. So put some on paper towels and just give it a thorough coating all the way on the inside. And then you're going to get some grease-proof paper, cut it to size. You can see how I'm measuring it there, just basically sit the loaf tin on top and then just work around it with scissors. So this little piece is going to line the bottom, and then you're going to do the same again with some thinner bits, just lining the outsides. This obviously makes sure that the loaf doesn't stick when it's in there, although it's well greased and everything. This is a really moist, kind of soft, delicious bread, so you don't want it sticking to the inside. So there you go, there's a loaf tin completely lined. Take a bowl with couple of large bananas. You could use any type of bananas. Oh yeah, look, I always take those little bits off the outside. I do that when I'm eating them as well. I hate those little stringy bits. And just give them a good mash up. You could use really old bananas in this. The colour's not going to matter too much if it's got little bits of black on it. These were leaning towards older. They weren't those brand new green ones straight out of the pack. But you see, just give them a little mash up with a fork, and you'll get a lovely beaten banana like that. Now in a separate bowl, 150 grams of caster sugar and 150 grams of unsalted butter. And then you're going to just literally, with the back of a wooden spoon, this is not the best wooden spoon I could have used. I think that's like a sushi rice spoon, but with the back of a wooden spoon, you're going to just mash those together. And you just keep pushing it with the back of a wooden spoon over and over again. It's called creaming. There's a name for this. Called. It'll come to me. And you just, with the back of a spoon, you just keep on doing that over and over and over again, just whipping it back and forth until it's all combined. Then we're going to mix up 2 eggs. Look at me using chopsticks. I was using a sushi thing. We must have had some like Chinese or Japanese food recently, because I mashed up the mix with the sushi spoon, and then I whisked the eggs with chopsticks. So just give those eggs a really good mix, and add some, like half of them, into that mix at the first time, and just give it another complete mix round, and then put the remaining half in. And again, just combine it. It would work if you put everything in at once, but it goes a little bit too separate at the beginning. So just add it in bits. You don't need to add it in 10 different bits, just half and half when you're adding those eggs in there. And now we're going to get 150 grams of self-raising flour, and just like we do with the eggs, just add half of this time. Get it all mixed together, get it all folded in. Make till everything's all lovely and combined. And when that is all combined and you've got no spare bits of flour anywhere or any lumpy bits, put your second bit of flour in as well. I always ask you this: if you like these videos, and you can like and subscribe or leave a comment. I always try to like write back to any comments or questions that people have. Been away from this for a while now. Just had a second beautiful little baby boy, so I'm right back on it. I've got a load more videos, and I just want to dump them all in one go. My wife's like, "You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to schedule them out week by week." So that's what I shall be doing, but I've got plenty more of these, and yeah, I'm back. That's a teaspoon of baking powder, and again, get that all mixed in really well. And then in goes the banana mixture. That's the whole recipe, by the way. That's like the whole batter that you're going to be making. Just give that a really good mix through. I may as well tell you now, a lot of things say at the start, preheat your oven, but you want an oven at 180 degrees for this. Obviously, the link will be in the or the instructions will be in the comments. Pour that mixture into the loaf tin. Just make sure you get every last little bit out of there, all into that tin. Make sure it's all nice and even and goes into every corner. All right. Get it. I think there's no need to be doing it as I'm doing it. Yeah, I've even edited it. I'll probably stroke that for longer. That's had 35 minutes in an oven. Check it after about half an hour, and then when it's cooled, you turn it out onto a rack like that. And I'm just going to make some icing sugar from the top. You can see this is not measured. Just put some icing sugar in there and just a little tiny splash of water. Icing sugar is one of those things in food where You can always add a little bit more water to it, but if you overwater this, if it gets too sloppy, it doesn't matter how much more icing sugar you stick in, it'll never ever go to the right texture. So just keep adding drops and drops and drops of water until it gets to that sort of consistency, like it's super thick. Well, it's not mega thick at all, actually, is it? It's thick enough that it'll hold itself on the back of a spoon. So you're going to drizzle this all over now. It doesn't need to be pretty at all. Just make sure you've got icing covering every bit, because you're ultimately going to slice it. And that's it. That's banana bread. It's delicious. Really, really easy. I mean, I think it must be probably the easiest thing I've ever made on this channel. From thinking about it, from seeing them bananas on the shelf to having one of these, eating it, it's going to be an hour. You got some people coming around, just not one of these. Dead simple. You can see how soft it is. You can see how delicious it is. You can't see how delicious it is. You got to take my word for that. But you can see how soft it is. It's delicious. It's moist. It's perfect. It's a big family favourite in our house. Everybody absolutely loves it. And there you go, banana bread. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I'm back. I promise you, I'll keep these way more regular and updated. If you like them, please hit like. That's always a nice thing to do. If you want to subscribe, that's amazing as well. Write any questions, comments, anything you want in the comments box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.